Do you feel the vibes?
So guys, BABB doing an equity crowd sale and everyone loses their minds on Telegram wondering what the fuck it's about. It's not bad news. In my personal opinion, it's actually great news. Going to have a little bit of a read through the information they released, and we're also going to have a little bit of a delve through an article that Adam did about crypto assets and how cryptocurrencies can differ from a token or a transactional asset or a platform-based token. So we'll dive into it all. Stay tuned. Let's get cracking. So guys, like I said, they've released information about equity crowd sale, and a lot of people kind of lost their mind. We've seen the price has pulled back now to 0.2%. Everyone's like, oh, why don't you put it in a white paper? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Well, because they wasn't entirely sure that they'd need to do it. Released a little bit of information talking about, oh, it was going to go to Kickstarter, they was going to do this angel investment. At the end of the day, they've made a decision to give early adopters, the likes of me and other people who was in the pre-ICO and the token sale, they're giving us the opportunity to get in on it earlier and get some equity. They're also giving then other people the opportunity to jump on it. All this is doing is giving people a portion of BABB. Now, if you believe in the BABB project and you believe in the vision and where they're going, how can the opportunity to own equity in that project you're so behind, how's that a bad thing? Yeah, they didn't disclose it further, but they didn't know. Central banks coming back to them. They need money in the bank. They need liquidity there. They need value. They need money, basically, to give the banks confidence to issue the license. That's not going to fall on its arse after 6 months. They need a good couple of mil in banks. So they're giving us the opportunity to do this. So I'm not going to ramble on too much because we all know once I get going, I'm hard to shut up. So we're going to go straight into this now. I'm just going to read a little bit about it and then everyone can form their own opinions. And don't forget, this is just a first announcement. Dates of the sale will be confirmed. Prices of the sale will be confirmed. That's going on silent absolutely immediately because I'm not having that happening again. Get that the fuck out of the way. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to start reading now. BABB Everyone's a Bank. Announcing BABB Equity Crowd Sale. Coming soon, opportunity to own equity, earn backs bonus and star in our video. We have some exciting news. We're holding an equity crowd sale. It will be held on Crowdcube and will be live to the public later this year. Exact launch date to be arranged. How the fuck did that just beep again when I just put it on silent? Put my Wi-Fi on, I pressed the wrong button. We are holding a private round first with an exclusive offer to the community before it goes public. Now, this is what I was saying about the early adopters, the token sale participants, and what I was saying in one of my last videos. I can't remember which one it was. But a lot of people going round like they've bought backs on IDEX or on Bancor or Ether Delta, and they hear words like the BABB community and they believe they're in it. Now, you hold backs, but what this means here, we're holding a private first round with an exclusive offer for the community before it goes public. That's the token sale participants at first. Perks for the community. Investing in the equity crowd sale will be highly rewarding, especially for our initial backers who participated in the token sale. Equity in BABB. By investing, you own ownership of BABB in the form of traditional equity in the company. Investor backs bonus. If you invest in the private round, you will get a backed bonus proportionate to the amount you invest. Nice. Even nicer is a backed airdrop. If we are fundraising target on If we are fundraising target on Crowdcube, £2.6 million, all token sale participants will receive extra backs in the airdrop. Beautiful. Investor perks. There are additional perks from investing in the equity crowd sale, including invitations to exclusive investor events, a special edition black card, and a premium BABB account free of charge. Excellent. Excellent. We will give you full details, including a page to register your interest in a few days' time. Bear in mind, guys, sounds like they might move quite fast on this. Although the sale might be later in the summer or later in the year, they're going to move quite fast on releasing the information. There'll be more within just a few days. But why are they doing an equity crowd sale, like you're saying on the Telegram? Why? Why is it not in a white paper? Why is it not here? Well, BABB is applying for a banking license. We're making good progress in Lithuania and the UK. They released a Lithuania video the other day. I'm struggling to find an article on it to read through, and I don't want to waste too much time in my video, dropping the videos in like we used to in the previous ones. We used to show their video. Takes up a little bit too much time in my video when I can just drop the link in the description. So if you want to hear Adam and Paul talk about the Lithuanian banking license, which really did sound positive, the link will be in the description. And would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Now that the progress is advancing, we must turn our attention to the minimum capital requirement, which is paid to the relevant central bank as a type of insurance. Every licensed bank is required to provide this. After seeking legal advice, we have come to the conclusion that it is wise to not use the funds for the token sale in this capital requirement. We had planned to raise funds via private angel investors and venture capital. However, our banking license is of critical importance to the project. So we have decided to raise money via equity crowdfunding in order to retain control, give opportunity to community, and grow the community further. If you're unaware how angel investment works, you will have to give quite a hefty chunk of your company away to an angel investor if they're going to be giving you over 2 million. You'd be giving a hell of a lot away, especially for a startup like BABB, who don't know what they're currently worth, but I can't see it being much. So an angel investor would be sacrificing quite a lot of the company, to say the least, and giving it to a crowd sale into the community. They're protecting themselves and retaining a lot more control that they could possibly lose if they went the angel investor route. An equity crowd sale is our first choice of fundraising means because it is a form of fundraising which is accepted by the regulators. It gives our community the chance to own equity as well as BACS tokens to hold an even more tangible stake in the company. It gives people who like the project but are not necessarily familiar or comfortable with cryptocurrency a chance to invest. It's aligned with our principles of inclusive. I am fucking hell, as a man, we're going to struggle saying this. Give us a minute. Inclusivity. There we go. It's aligned with our principles of inclusivity and opportunity for the microeconomy. It will give our project greater exposure to new audiences, growing our community of early adopters. You can see how hard it is for the Mancunian to read to people who speak in other languages now. That inclusivity, I'll have to remember that one. We're creating a new video to promote the equity crowd sale. We would like you, the community, to take centre stage alongside the team in this new video. To be in with a chance to feature in the video, you need to do the following. Record yourself talking about BABB or holding up a sign with your message. You can speak any language. It should be just 10 to 15 seconds long. You can record on any device, but please make sure it's landscape, not portrait. You can, excuse me, your video is more likely to be included if you have something cool behind you, e.g. a famous landmark. Send your video clip, your name and location to marketing@getBABB. You want more information on that, and you want to see Anna, head of communications, actually show you a mock of how she films herself. She's got an I Love BABB sign and she does a selfie record on the camera. I actually think she has the camera in portrait though, so don't forget, landscape, sideways. Again, I don't want to play this video because it swallows up time of my video. It's a 2.5 minute video, but I will leave the description of this article, the link of this article in the description, so you can have a little look at it if you want to know exactly how Annie did the video and you want to hear them actually talk about it. We can't wait to see what you come up with. Depending on how many clips we get, we can't guarantee to feature everyone, but we'll do our best. We'll bring you more details about the equity crowd sale very soon. Watch this space. So again, guys, don't worry about the price dips, people flapping. It was always going to pull back a little bit. It flew up. to 0.3 of a cent at the end of the day, and then it pulled back, and then it kept maintaining that 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, and it was floating. Got this little bit of news. Not only that, I'm not sure if anyone's aware, but there was quite a big whale got rid of a lot of backs the other day, so that brought it down as well. And there's a few deciding factors, contributing factors, should I say, in bringing this price down now. And what believers in the project need to do, just like as if you was in XRP when it went from $3.50 all the way down to what it went, as believers in the project and holders of the coin, we need to stay strong, stay positive, spread the word that it's not the end of the world. When a price dips, if anything, it's time to buy more. Big whale comes out and sells his backs, go and buy him, because he's going to regret it in the end unless he's day trading and accumulating more over time. Anyway, price aside, don't panic when prices drop. If you just remember your belief in the project, remember your belief in the vision. Remember that this is 2 to 10 year trip, this, with most coins available at the moment. It's not going to happen. It's going to seem like it happens overnight. We get to like $1.50 by next summer, everyone's going to be like, woohoo! Gains on gains on gains. But what if it's like $100 10 years after that? Yeah, you're going to be the guy who bought pizza with his Bitcoin. Do you know what I mean? So everyone needs the get out plans, their own exit strategies, when you're willing to take out and at what price you're willing to take out. Just before I end the video, I just literally want to read through. I was only going to do it about the equity sale, to be honest, but I've just noticed this article that Adam put out about crypto assets. The crypto lexicon is massive and largely incomprehensible to the untrained ear. It's growing at a rapid rate, adding new words seemingly every week. Cryptocurrencies, digital currencies, decentralization, tokenization, coins, tokens, smart contracts, mining, proof of stake, gas. It's difficult to keep up, and he's not wrong. He is. I saw DLT the other day. Someone used DLT instead of saying blockchain. They said DLT, distributed ledger technology. So the terminology is changing as we go. It's one thing we need to bear in mind when we're teaching other people what we've learned and what we know. Terminology is key in making someone understand how you feel and what you're trying to say. Terms used in the crypto sphere are easily muddled, and people tend to use words interchangeably without knowing the difference between them. This is particularly true of crypto assets and cryptocurrencies. In Mark Carney's recent speech about the future of money, he referred to cryptocurrencies as crypto assets throughout. The majority of policymakers do not consider cryptocurrencies to be true currencies, and BABB is aligned with this view. We often see the terms cryptocurrencies and crypto assets used interchangeably, confusing new users and regulators and stifling the discussion of future of these assets. So what is a crypto asset and how does it differ from a cryptocurrency? Put simply, a cryptocurrency is just one type of crypto asset. A crypto asset is an umbrella term, the special source that powers most applications of blockchain technology. More specifically, a crypto asset is the digital asset which utilizes cryptography, peer-to-peer networking, and a public ledger to regulate the creation of new units, verifying transactions, and secure the transactions without the intervention of any middleman. Again, quite phasey in it to someone who don't really know what you're saying. Crypto assets facilitate the decentralization of industries, removing the middlemen throughout the use of cryptography and peer-to-peer networking, and in reducing costs. Whether you're making payments, file sharing, or using the Internet of Things, you usually need a crypto asset to make it happen. The Internet of Things is about to blow up. Has anyone seen that IOTA car charger where the little remote control car they made has a wallet in it and it drives up to the charger and charges itself, paying for fuel with IOTA? Absolutely unbelievable. Robotics is about to explode. Autonomous vehicles are about to explode. We've seen the flying taxis and that in Dubai and China. It's like, fucking crazy. As of April 2018, there are 1,591 crypto assets. There are 4 types: cryptocurrencies, a platform token, crypto commodity, utility tokens, and transactional tokens. The crypto assets umbrella with 4 tokens underneath it. Cryptocurrency examples: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dash. Platform token examples: Ethereum, Neon, EOS. Now TRX has just broken away and become its own, or it's in the process of doing by the end of this month. Utility token: BACS, OMG, BNT. And a transactional token: Ripple, Stellar, IOTA. Cryptocurrencies. This falls extremely in line with like the SEC in America trying to say XRP is a security, when anyone in the space and anyone with an understanding of how cryptocurrencies and assets actually work, they know damn well it's not a security, and treating it as one is ridiculous in my opinion. But I'm not in America, so I don't really need to worry about that yet, but it's interesting to watch and see how it unfolds in the future, especially with information like this coming out. So cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are the most well-known type of crypto assets. Examples include Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Dash. These were created to act as a decentralized alternative to fiat currency, which could be easily transacted across the world. Their value fluctuates based on the forces of demand and supply, much like traditional fiat currencies. Although it was intended as a means of payment, Bitcoin is now considered more of a digital gold due to its scarce supply. It's a max supply of 21 million Bitcoins when they're all mined. And that's why I say it will become a bragging right. It will be digital diamonds. You can forget gold. It'll be digital diamonds. It's going to be digital bling. It's going to be like, I've got 1 Bitcoin, yo. What? Yeah, that's what people, obviously, like, can't imagine no Wall Street guy acting like that, but you know where I'm coming from. If you've got 1 Bitcoin in the future, you've got one of only 21 million of them. Remember that. 6 billion people on the planet, only 21 million whole Bitcoins to go around. If you're watching this video and you don't really know how they decimal Bitcoins, it's called a Satoshi. So like the penny of Bitcoin is a Satoshi, but we're going away from it here. What, stay back on this. Platform tokens, crypto commodities. Platform tokens were created to act as a platform for the development of other decentralized projects. The largest platform token is Ethereum. Other examples include Neo and EOS. Ethereum's decentralized platform provides a hardware and software base for the development of decentralized applications, dApps. The introduction of smart contracts allows new projects to be built upon the Ethereum platform and specify their own self-executing smart contracts on the blockchain. New projects can use Ethereum's platform to issue their own ERC20 token, just as we did here at BABB. Bear in mind, TRX was an ERC20 token, and it's now becoming its own token, which will have its own utility platform where other entertainment tokens and platforms can then be built on top of that. Very exciting times, guys. Very exciting times. I keep saying it, and I won't stop till I'm rich. Till we're in Marbs. Manchester to Marbs. Utility protocol tokens. Utility tokens, or sometimes protocol tokens, are usually ERC20 tokens built on Ethereum platform. Examples include Omi's Go, Filecoin, Bancor, and BACS. These tokens are usually created with a specific purpose in mind, bespoke to the project that issues them. They can be exchanged for specific services such as distributed storage, in-app currency, or for more operational purposes. The value of these tokens are usually based on their expected use in the project for which they were intended. And supply and demand and hype. Let's have a little bit of right FOMO. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's like FOMOing out of that. You FOMO'd into that, mate. Now you've lost it. Transactional tokens, XRP. These types of crypto assets are less common. Yeah, at the moment, mate. Examples include Ripple, IOTA, or Stellar. Transactional tokens are created to enable fast cross-border payments while providing transparency during the process. These are usually blockchain-based tokens such as Ripple, but can also involve the Internet of Things such as IOTA and his little remote control car. It's fucking sick. I'm going to get a picture and throw it up as I'm editing. Oh, IOTA's little car. Proper supervision from informed regulatory bodies Why am I here now? I've jumped ahead. Why it matters. By understanding the different types of crypto assets, the community can help regulators better understand the evolving crypto landscape. If the regulators can get to grips with the different types of crypto assets, a SEC, yeah, fucking secured it is an XRP, they can work with us to make best use of the assets in the future. So that it needs to happen. Like, they need to realise what they actually are, that some of them are different and they're not all got the same kind of use cases. It's going to be different. Each trade's going to have its own little token. Every database in the world is going to end up on a blockchain. Make no mistake of it. No one can tell you how long it's going to take. Battery's low on the camera. Oh, going to wrap it up. Poor supervision from involved regulatory bodies will ensure continued progress towards a more mature crypto economy. I want to see the space become more inclusive with proper protection for participants, and I feel strongly that this must begin with us. Great information again, and I've just realised I've not done the t-shirt giveaway yet, and my camera battery is flashing at me. So what I'm going to do is stop the video, put a bit of charge in it, and then I'll come back, I'll end it, I'll wrap it up, and I'll do the other t-shirt competition, announce the winner, and then give people more people an opportunity to win one by commenting on this video. We're going to the previous video, which was BABB update, Bahrain Dubai trip. I asked you to comment on this video if you wanted a t-shirt. It was that t-shirt, the Back to the Future. Give you another little update of it there. Like, if you want one of them t-shirts, comment on this video. So we've established there that some of them are replies. We're not counting replies. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 comments. Off to the random number generator. So I just want one number between 1 and 14. Give me the number. Number 4. So comment number 4's won the t-shirt. Well done. Congratulations. From top down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would love that shirt, actually. Well, rip this joint. 69, top number. What? You won it, mate. So, fly to our about page. You'll see the email, loveforcrypto@gmail.com. Send us an email. Say, hi, guys, I'm rip this joint. Send it off your account. Give us your size. The size you want. We'll need your address or the post office near your address that you want us to send it to. I know, to understand some people aren't comfortable disclosing their address online to people they don't know or have never met. So we can send it to your local post office, or we can courier it with a tracker. Entirely up to you. House or post office, you make the choice. But we need to know your size and we need to know an address to send it to. Otherwise, we can't send you the t-shirt. You have won it, but you're going to have to watch this video to find out you've won it, like we said in the last video. And you also need to send us your address. So, guys, I know it's a little, oh, he's just trying to get us to the next video, but it's not. I'm not doing live videos. I can't just let you win during the video. It's the only way I can see doing it. I know loads of other YouTubers who do it that way. Loads of other channels who do it that way. So again, yeah, if you want to win one of them t-shirts, drop a comment in the comments. Remember, we're not counting replies. And well done, rip this joint, 69. T-shirt will be en route to you as soon as you give us the address. And that's about it, guys. Going to wrap it up. We spoke about the BABB equity announcement and the Crowdsale. That, in my opinion, it's actually great news, and I can't wait to jump on it and own a bit of BABB, even if I only own £10 worth. Let's have it right. Whatever it is, the minimum, it's still a great opportunity and possibility, and it's just unbelievable that the teams give us this chance. How gutted would you be if they'd have gone to angel investor and lost 30% of the company, and then that angel investor wanted them to do this and wanted them to do that? Yeah, no. The way they're doing it is really, really good. You should know by now that the team are great and they know what they're doing. and they're going to take the project forward the way they feel best, and they're even inviting us in to every single aspect of it. You can't fault them enough. We spoke about what is a crypto asset. Oh, Adam's cheeky little article about crypto asset umbrella with currencies and tokens and utility and transaction all in there. That was a really good read, interesting. Hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, drop us a cheeky little like. If you want more content like this, feel free to subscribe. If you want to know as and when the videos are dropping, especially if you feel you're taking part in a t-shirt giveaway, hit that notification, drop a comment in the comments, and you'll be in the draw with a chance to win the next t-shirt in the next BABB update video. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Steemit. We don't post that much on Steemit yet, but we will start putting some more stuff on there soon. Some of the stuff on Instagram is really funny, so go over and check out some of our memes. That's about it, guys. Until next time, as always, I love you and I love crypto. Peace out.
Do you feel the